Kidda fam, welcome back to episode 2 of this Ramadan special talk show. Growing up in a Saudi household, Ramadan for me was all about gathering. I can still hear my grandfather say, "Ha, tash al-fool," while we put the hot ghee to sizzle over the plate of food. For me, it was all about TV series, the anecdotes, Fawazir Ramadan, TV series, all convivial and all around food. My wish is that this show brings you the same feel. And today, we are continuing a topic that we opened up during episode 1. Are we destined to do what we are doing? Or has it been imposed upon us by societal norms and means and education? That is the question that I am going to unpack today with my dear guests, Kidda and Melissa. The question is, we run into a path, but then it's maybe coming to an end of a cycle, like you were saying, everything is cyclical, and it comes to a cycle and we just let it be. But in fact, we don't let it be because we are expected that this should continue.
Exactly.
Marriage, for example.
My main two examples would be marriage and the career or whatever you studied at university, thinking
True.
that you wanted to be a doctor, for example. But then when you're 30, no, this is not what I want to be.
But you
And
started your
feeling
career as a doctor.
Yeah, and feeling guilty and feeling like a failure for change, for wanting to change, which will stop you from changing. Same thing for marriage.
But I think for professions and career, it comes from peer pressure. Maybe unconsciously or indirectly, you were told that you have to be a doctor. Like family pressure is like, so you
Or
carry
an
the
engineer.
engineer, lawyer, doctor.
But same thing for marriage, because society and your parents would tell you, this is a marriage, this is for life. You need to, build this home together, and it's a forever thing. You bring kids to life as well, and it should be a forever thing, but you're changing.
I've noticed in my grandparents' line of generations, they all got divorced and married multiple times, and like my grandfather has had divorce, and so I have like great uncles or whatever they are, like from different. So when I want to track my father's uncles, I have to check which mother it is and stuff. And I was always like, but why are they all divorced this many times? Is it because of the war? Is it because, or maybe back then, because they were like, it's like a century ago, they were more aligned to nature and that they would know that things end and stuff. But I remember noticing this and like,
But then in the generation after, it stopped
it
being
stopped. And then why? I don't know.
We should renew our marriage certificate every few years.
Like a contract.
But marriage is a contract as well. I think the movies made it a forever thing. That's my assumption. Hollywood has made it a forever thing. Walking down the aisle, and until
No, Hollywood made it magical.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hollywood made you want to get married because of
Disney,
the promise of this.
Disney, Cinderella.
Exactly, romancing and romanticizing the event.
Yeah.
And traditionally, we say that you have to get married because you will have your house, your home, and
Your
whatever,
family.
your family, and it's great. But in fact, you get into it and you discover that it's not.
That's great.
It's not that great.
But this is the purpose of life, though, to build a community, to build a nest. It's everyone's, as a man or a woman, it's everybody's, not everybody, obviously, but it's a human need to create a nest, which AKA family.
Yes, okay. Is it though a human need? I remember a very long time ago, I was listening to a podcast. It was an Arabic podcast. And the host, I don't remember what the main topic was, but the host asked the guest, and he's like, we seem to be having a societal, not phenomena, but societal trend, if I may call it. That is, the rate of divorce is increasing. فهو السؤال بالعربي كان
Which is true.
شو حل الطلاق? What is the divorce? What is the solution to divorce? And so they got into this debate and they're talking about different ways and understanding and communication. And in my head, I'm listening to them talk and I remember vividly the thing that popped into my head was, I have a solution for divorce. Not getting married in the first place.
Yeah, but this is just drive the problems apart, because I feel marriage at least makes you value commitment. Because this generation has another issue, is like we don't value commitment as much. At least marriage makes you work for it. But I think the trap that we are falling into is like we value building a family, creating this environment and stuff. But once we're into it, it's like we cannot go out because of family pressure, peer pressure, whatever that is.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like it's the closed door of going out that is the issue.
And not only because of society and parents and families, it's more yourself. Like you feel, okay, I failed.
Oh, really?
Basically,
if
yes.
you divorce, you would take it as a failure?
Not me.
Yeah.
But I feel like from others, they would feel that, okay, I failed. I couldn't make it.
Yes.
Basically, you know.
But
But again, now it started as a joke. We have to say, like, it started like as a joke, that we need to renew the contract every few years, and it shouldn't be a forever thing. But let's be realistic. I don't think this is gonna change, right? It's gonna still be there. So I feel to succeed in this marriage, what we call marriage, specifically, we need to be accepting the changes the other is going through.
That is true.
yeah, but growing together is the challenge. Like the person that I was in my 20s and the person that I am now.
Like 27 now.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
7 years
I'm fine with my age, but it's fine. Like years later, I'm a different,
Yes.
as in not a different person as in 360, but like, well, 360 is back to zero. But there's no way that the person that I met in my 20s
Would be the person you would still choose now.
No
Yes.
way. No way.
Yes.
No
But
way.
That's the principle of it's. I don't consider this being change. For me, I see this as an evolution. I think it would be a problem if you were the same person that you were when you were in your 20s.
I agree to that.
Is a
I
problem.
agree,
I
yeah.
think this is a standstill. Okay. Hala, we took marriage as an example.
Yeah.
And the failure that if I divorce, it means that I failed. Not only I failed on so many levels. I failed in the whole marriage contract thing. I failed my significant other. I failed the family who was expecting this to
your
last
dream,
forever.
or your
Yeah,
own,
I
your
failed
own, yeah.
the dream.
The disappointment.
Yeah.
The concept and the principle of creating a happy home.
Eh.
There is so much
The
linked
commitment,
to it.
so I couldn't commit.
The commitment I couldn't commit. The principle of بس هو اتغير أو هي اتغيرت.
بس هو
They
حيتغير.
changed.
This
But
is
exactly,
yeah.
and that's the thing, and it starts with the acceptance, because you evolve. Some people evolve together, like you're saying. This is a challenge.
This is the hardest
of
to me.
building something together and evolving together, and being mature enough to be able to understand that people evolve. And some people who are stuck in their ways and they don't really know how to.
But I think some people cannot just grow together, and probably this comes from astrology too, because I've done a lot of synastry, as I said, like the couple readings. Some people comes for a lesson, not necessarily for forever.
Ah, yes.
Some people,
Like for a reason. You
yeah,
mean?
like
Okay.
some people come to teach you how not to love, what you actually do not want in this family
The
that you
next
want to build.
That is amazing.
But I think this is what it is, and sometimes you just have to accept that it's just a chapter in my life, and I'm grateful for what it brings, and I move on to the next.
That is true. That is true. And it makes me think of, I was asked a question once. I was in a work seminar,
Yeah.
and it was a leadership seminar. And the question was identify leadership qualities. So think about the best people that you worked with and that were leaders, and what were their qualities and what have they done to be the best person. And I always thought whether I was blessed or cursed with that, but I don't have an example of someone who was a fantastic leader that I worked with. I have very good examples of horrible bosses that I have worked with. And so when it came my turn to answer, I said, you know what, actually I am happy for all the people here that are speaking about such great leaders. And I have had the beautiful opportunity and chance to work with people who inspired me to be nothing like them.
Exactly.
And that was the lesson. The lesson was how not to be that person. They taught me how not to be that horrible boss, basically. So it makes a lot of sense what you're saying.
Yeah.
That people come in and out of our lives, basically, and there's a reason for them. Either they come in to help us with something, or they come in to teach us a lesson. So that's specifically about this type of relationship. So we opened up the marriage topic, if you want, or box. But we spoke about careers as well.
Yeah.
So I remember the conversation that I was having with a friend of mine who is a fantastic person. He is super creative. I remember her from school, from when we were 10, 11 years old, and he was an artist. The guy was super artistic, super creative. And fast forward to today, some odd years later, he opened up a marketing / creative agency. So he works a lot on the creative aspect. So I gave him a call once and I'm like, I'm really interested in knowing how this came about, because I had a question that I always wanted to ask myself, or I've always asked myself, is, are we born creative? Is it innate? Or is it something that we develop over time? So I was asking him, you being a creative person, you think that you're talented and you were born with it, or you grew it and developed it, and can someone develop this as a talent and as a creative? He said, his answer was, you know what, this has been a pain point for me throughout a very long period of my life, because I felt that I became who I became today because everybody was telling me, oh, you draw so well, oh, you're so creative, oh, you should be this. So this, you should be this, is that societal and peer pressure and family pressure that drove that person into that career. But what if he didn't want to be that person?
Exactly, and this will take you back to what Melissa said last time about you not accepting or not wanting, not feeling comfortable reading the chart for younger people, just because you don't want to
plant seeds.
Exactly, you didn't want to plant seeds in their mind.
That's true.
Of what their life is like, basically, or what their characteristics are.
Hey.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because it is very true, and this is why now in modern parenting they say you should not praise your kids the whole time, like you're perfect, you're doing a great job, you're doing this and that, because you don't want to lead them for disappointment later on when they're not doing something perfect. So this is very, very important.
Interesting you said that, because I read once over praising actually creates massive insecurity.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
And I didn't know that, because I was the opposite. I was growing up, I was hoping like I would get more comfort. Yeah, a little bit more.
Please tell me that I'm good
and,
at something.
I had a discussion with my mom, and she gave me the most traditional Algerian answer. She's like, where we come from, it's what we do that speaks for us. We don't wait for people to tell us what we do. So it was a wisdom.
Interesting.
But I was trying to explain about self-esteem and blah, blah. And then I came across that, no, if you're overpraised, you actually become very insecure.
Exactly.
Because you need to overcome it.
You wait for it.
And then you don't know how to deal with failure.
Yes, definitely.
It becomes very difficult, especially in this day and age where people feel that they are entitled. They start a job, they want to be the boss immediately. So I totally get that.
But our generation didn't get that. I was never praised as a child.
I got the opposite
I agree.
of that.
We had the opposite.
No, actually, I grew up with very low self-esteem and no confidence at all, because I thought that I was destined to fail. That's
and it was always like, you can do more.
Yes.
You can do more.
Like,
for example,
this is encouraging. You can do more is encouraging.
It's demanding. It's demanding.
Yeah, it was, you will never do better. You're a failure. Khalas, that's it.
This is what we get out of you.
Now, this evening, we have a sweet special. And before we jump back into the topic, because it's quite a serious topic, I believe, so we will lighten the mood with a little bit of sugary treats. And I know that you're more on the healthy side of things, so obviously we have the fruit platter, but can I interest you in something from these Arabic sweets?
Actually, the Madeleine, this little thing of it. Madeleine? No, مش Madeleine.
حبيبتي هول اسمه الكرابيج. It's not Madeleine. Karabi is اسمه. Do you mind if are you okay that I use my hand? So here's what you do. You take the karbouji, بنسميها karbouji. You take the karbouji and you dip it in what is called natif. So this is basically melted marshmallow. Okay, you do that and you get all the lovely sugary marshmallow and you have a taste. Trust me.
Champagne marshmallow.
Really?
No, okay.
Actually,
Eat
forget
from the other side. Then.
No, forget that it's marshmallow because you wouldn't recognize.
No, it's not. It doesn't taste like marshmallow.
Anything creamy is just okay. I'll try.
The taste, okay. No?
The inside is good.
Okay.
I know myself. I know myself. Why the marshmallow bit?
So you don't like the texture?
I don't know.
Okay, it's like me. I used to not like creamy things.
طب خلاص
Yeah, put it on the side.
أو cut
You wanna have another one to not have the
حبيبي.
So
marshmallow?
even the ashta you don't like?
Anything, it's weird, but anything creamy, I just don't like.
Okay, so marshmallow keda,
Yeah, sorry.
the actual karbouji
Yeah.
keda.
And it's so what is it?
Pistachios, I think.
Yeah.
Pistachio, wallouz.
Pistachio.
Yeah. Only pistachio.
Only pistachio. Pistachio, is it something else? I'm not
What's
sure.
what's
I think
the
it's
other word you
pistachio.
said?
لوز.
لوز.
هو الجوز بيستاشيو.
لا فستق.
فستق يا عين ضاربين كلهم عندي. منيح انه بعمل فود فلوج يعني انه لا بعرف الجوز من اللوز
ما في لوز ما
So
بيعمل
this is typical Lebanese, this marshmallow dip?
It's not me personally. It's not my favorite dessert. I don't know if it's typically Lebanese or it's inspired by something else.
I have no idea and I don't like it.
يعني
Sorry.
خذلتوني اليوم. بين هي ما بتحب المارشميلو وانت ما بتاكلي
So هون we
كرابيش.
have hold on عسملية.
مزبوط.
قطايف.
مزبوط. مفروكة. بجوز. مفروكة بلوز.
حلاوة الجبن.
وحلاوة الجبن.
ومفروكة لوز.
Yes.
اوكي هيدي المفروض هيدي اللي تحت بنة.
Yes.
اوكي.
All right. What would you like
So
me to serve you?
أنا إذا I wanna هيك حط لك هون rating يعني
Okay.
أنا this is my favorite.
Okay.
My second favorite.
Okay.
هيدي my least هول الاثنين.
favorite. Okay.
هول اثنين قد بعضهم بس إنه أنا I wouldn't order هول الاثنين
Okay.
for example.
طيب. قربي لي صحنك لحط لك من الفيفوريت تبعيتك to begin
من
with.
مفروكة يا.
يلا فرفوكة. Okay, let's do this. Good.
Thank you.
You want to add utter? If
No,
you
I don't
want,
put
you can
that.
add to it.
You know, you wanted to try one thing and you
You chose the thing that you like the least.
No, I like the biscuit. You surprised me with your marshmallow dip.
she wanted
I
only
didn't
the
ask
Madeleine.
Yeah, I wanted
because
the Madeleine.
The
I thought it was
Madeleine.
Madeleine,
Okay, yeah, no. I think around the table, none of us are strangers to change. Melissa, you have an interesting story to share. What was the moment where you felt there is a break and something else happened?
I remember the first day I sat into a boardroom as VP and like, yeah, I made it. I was like, this is all a joke. Like I had the revelation at 31. I'm like, this is all a joke. Everybody's playing a game. I'm like, this is like, and I had the revelation at that time. When I made it in my career in a way, I was like, I'm not going to be part of this circus or this theater. Life is elsewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, and 6 months later, I quit my job. I told my manager, I want to free myself to let greater things to occur.
I think this is a moment of realization that is very important. So you brought the change upon yourself.
Oh, yeah.
But you also came to a very powerful realization, which is the concept of freedom.
But Melissa, you had this luxury of quitting your job.
Luxury.
Yeah, in the sense that you were maybe financially stable.
Zero.
You had some support.
Zero. Try one more. One more. تفضل.
Now the Algerian side popped out after the Madeleine.
after the shock of the marshmallow.
I stepped in the unknown to let the magic happen.
Literally.
Yeah.
Just to briefly interrupt this conversation, I just had one of these. In Lebanese we call them قطايف. بالمصري اسمهم عصافير. And they are kidda.
كده.
عن جد؟
Ooh, they're very good. هلا, the fact that I dosed them with the utter also
of course,
helped.
Try the fruits. The ananas is very good also.
Yeah, I think I'm good with the sugar for today.
Exactly.
Ghida, You also have a change story
Yeah,
that you didn't choose, or did you choose it?
I think I had the luxury to choose to stop doing what I was doing, basically. So I worked for 7-8 years with children with special needs at a center, and then I started working by myself with them, supporting them, and it was a full-time job. And then I had Robin and COVID at the same time. And then I realized that I don't want all my patience and my time and everything I've got in my energy to go working with other people as much as I loved my job. So I wanted to just channel this.
I know what you're saying is very important, and I'm like in the middle of your conversation cutting the asmaliya and interrupting.
That's mine, priorities. Priorities.
I know my priorities, people. It's about food.
So I wanted to give Robin all that attention. And I knew that I would not be able to be as attentive to her if I still do what I was doing. And when I say I had the luxury to do this, because yeah, I have a supportive husband. He wasn't like counting on me to survive. So, and I did that, yes, and I stopped. And now I do it on my own terms. I just have 1 or 2 families I work with, and this is when I changed to helping families with sleep after having Robin and the baby, and understanding how important sleep is.
On this note, I think we
Card
can
time.
open up the Kidda cards. Okay, set an intention. What kind of intention? Like love, money, fame, that sort of thing, or anything you desire?
What's next? Because we're talking about change.
We're talking about change. What is going to change
What
next?
do I need to know now for what's next?
Nice one. Here we go. I'm trying to spread it a little bit more. Yalla.
Yalla. Which one is calling? I like how direct you are. You don't even hesitate.
All right, Melissa.
Okay. This one. And that?
How much was this one? You want to start, Rida?
She already.
No? She's under a state of shock.
شفتها already.
Oh, nice.
I love mine.
Go ahead.
So what do I need to know now for what's come next? When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go next. هتعرفوا ليش. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted.
There is nothing sexier than authentic truth.
Oh wow!
Bringing it back to the food, how are we rating what we've had?
The Madeleine.
The Madeleine was Kidda.
Kidda.
Okay.
The
Asmaliye.
Asmaliye was really good.
Yeah. We give it a Kidda.
يعني مفروكة is usually my favorite, but I like their asmaliye much better than the mafruke.
Okay.
It was good. Don't get me wrong, but no, the asmaliye was so good.
So we're okay
Very
to
crispy,
say
very hekim.
we ate it and Kidda
Yep.
ate it.
Yep.
Awesome. Kidda fam, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and give us a 2 thumbs up. And while you're at it, you know what? Drop us a comment and tell us what change you've gone through that is interesting for us to hear about. Stay tuned. See you next time.